To help us with that, Craig Bolanos, who's the founder and CEO of Wealth Management Group in Inverness. Craig, good to see you.
Craig Bolanos, CEO of Wealth Management Group, joins us now with some good advice here.
And joining us now to talk more about the market's reaction to the election is Craig Bolanos, CEO of Wealth Management Group. Craig, thanks for coming in.
So my first question is, how do you know how much you need?
Well, you know what? That's a big misnomer. Everyone talks about this daunting task of 3 to 6 months of income. I think it's too much. Let's go back to the basics. Let's write down all of our expenses: rent, mortgage, utilities, cable bill, and let's just get 1 month into an FDIC-insured bank account to start with. The 529 savings plan is literally the granddaddy, the greatest option for Americans to be saving for higher education expenses today.
Anything else we need to know? Any advice that you would give us with the markets, with our investments?
Well, I think the best advice is we can learn from something so important. You have to stay disciplined and you have to be unbiased.
Down the pipe.
Inflation's supposed to go up soon.
I think you are seeing today, Robin asked a fantastic question.
Thank you.
She did. She goes, what about this bond market? Shouldn't people be buying bonds?
Someone told me to ask that.
Someone told you to ask that? Some very smart person told you to ask that.
He's right over there.
Okay. And isn't it ironic, though? Let me answer this, Robin. Usually a flight to quality means people buy bonds.
Right.
But the enemy of bonds is inflation and interest rates.
And Craig, what about tax cuts? Lots of talk about that. If they come to fruition, what do you anticipate and how long before those are implemented, if they are at all?
Well, I think one thing that investors need to be mindful is the pace of legislative change. Very different than executive order. It's going to grind, it's going to grind the legislation out. But if we're successful for, you and I, for people, for taking 7 tax codes and compressing them to 3, that's going to have all sorts of implications, many of them positive, to the financial planning process and discipline that we provide our clients.